Alright, well, let's see here. I'm going to show off this little fortress thing I've built. Coming up over the hill, it kind of looks kind of cool. It's gigantic. Two full stories plus the rooftop. 3 full fences. Few, 3 wooden spikes in between the first 2 fences out. And then the third one I haven't actually finished quite yet. Now, I'd originally had this out to 41 blocks right now as it is. From the back side to the front side, from all 4 sides, 41 blocks. It was originally 55 out to here, and that's why I actually dug all of this out, because I had originally planned it. That's gigantic. 41 feet leaves, or 41 blocks I should say, leaves plenty of space for living capacity. So I just turned this wall, because I had already built it. I'm going to turn that into a little garage for my bike, so my bike can stay protected on horde nights. They typically leave it alone pretty well, but yeah, fuck it, may as well. So through this first door, you'll notice, remember I had saying it's all full of spikes, so I had to carve my, oop, damn it. Yeah, it's part of the problem coming in here. I had to carve part of this out so that I could come in and out, and then I just fill this right before horde nights. Start off down here, and I just fill it all the way back, all the way up here, and then I built a little bridge, which I'll put spikes all the way down to right here, and then I jump up on here and finish up my spikes down on the ground there, except for obviously I can't build on top of my bird nest. And so I got myself a little bridge over the top so I can walk across on all 3 of my walls. That way if I need to take care of some hordes or whatever the case may be, I've got that under control. Now, I don't recommend actually standing down on the ground and placing the spikes. That's just asking for trouble. So what I actually end up doing is building, oh boy, this is not good. Okay, cool. This is why I recommend not doing them on the ground, actually. I build this scaffolding all the way around, and it actually ends up where you can stand on top of it. You gotta crouch down and sneak, and then you can look straight down and place the spikes down below you there. That keeps you up off the ground, that way you don't run the risk of, and you can place them really, really quickly that way as well. So, but coming in through the front door, you'll notice it's 3 blocks thick. All 4 walls are 3 full layers thick there. Help keep the zombies out. The zombies I have not actually had them get through. Even they've gotten through the first fence in the weak area back there where the old fence was, but other than that, but if they did, they'd still have 3 full walls to go through before. And I'm going to end up putting another vault door, because they're 8,000 hit points. I'll put another one on this side, on that entrance, possibly the one upstairs as well. But then you can see it's a blank bottom floor. I don't really use the bottom floor at all. It's mainly there just to get me up off of the ground, really, for the most part. Then you use this stairway here, and this is my zombie killer if they do end up getting in here, because they can't cross this little space here. So I'll just fill up the floor with dead zombies for the most part. And I've got obvious metal trussing block floor here so I can shoot through if need be. Not bad. And then got my little wall of supplies, which I can extend if I need to. And I can always put like a metal trussing block ledge all the way around if I needed to. And I could just put more of my boxes up there. But got my kick-ass little skylight, which I really like on nights when it's not raining. Even this stuff, though, doesn't really let in a whole lot of rain. As long as I stay up underneath that glass, it works pretty well. You come up here onto the top floor. Once again, I got a vault door up here, because I like them. They can withstand quite a bit. And it's pretty much just my forge and my campfire up here for right this second. Let me here show you this weak side of my fencing, which this was old cell tower over here by the farm where all the corn and everything is, the big giant cornfields. And so this is the old fence. You can see it. There's the original corner, and then it goes all the way down to right here, and that actually turned up this way and went back out that way. And so I just extended that fence down, and I knocked the 2 buildings down that were where we're standing now, basically. And so that's the weak point, and that's the only spot. Those 4 blocks there are that's the only point they've actually broken through any of my walls. And you can see I'm missing all of my spikes over there, because my spikes took care of them, and the horde was dead before they got that far in. It was relatively painless night, actually. And it was what was it, 119, I think. So it was the last horde night when they broke through. They haven't even come close on other nights. But you can see I've got spotlights up. I've got 3 on each wall right now. The 2 corner ones facing in towards the center wall, and then I've got the center one facing out, and that actually lights up from that spotlight to that spotlight, which is great. At nighttime, I could just sit here and crossbow them all to death if I want to. I do want to put a few more spotlights in. 1 on each corner right here facing out towards the corner, because that tree is actually basically completely dark come nighttime. So I'd like to do that, and then obviously I gotta finish up my spikes. But for the most part, this is my little shindig, and I dig the crap out of it. I don't, however, like falling off of the top here. I actually did put a little hay bale thing here so that I could jump. But yeah, so there you go. 3 full walls of zombie killing. Destruction out there.